Then came what may arguably be the most popular Screw mixtape ever recorded, June 27th.
So, it's what, 9'5", 9'6". We already really established, but it just really ain't I'm just really not in, I'm good, I'm family, I'm a social, I'm affiliated, but I'm not in. So everybody doing their thing. We wasn't gonna really freestyle that night. It was Demo birthday.
Everybody really thought that was my tape, my birthday tape. Which really was not my tape. This dude named Big Demo. So they had Demo and Big Mo mixed up. You know what I'm saying? It was like a dude named Demo, it was his birthday. And he just had, I looked at it, it was artists with Scooter Pick that he wanted on his tape. So he made sure he can't get certain artists, you know what I'm saying? And he out there had little youngsters with him.
I was really finna miss it. I'm on Sandpiper getting it on, grinding. They called my phone. Hey, come on, we got an appointment. We good. I called Screw. Screw don't answer, no answer. So I'm thinking it's really nothing, Screw don't answer, but we get there, man, long line. I see Bizzard, I see Big Pokey, everybody from different hood, all kind of little ruckers, Like, now I'm under pressure, really. I'm be honest, I'm under uh-oh. It's time to get your grown man on.
Youngster really, he wasn't really gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? Youngster was over there in the corner just freestyling, and they was doing the tape. They wasn't even gonna do a freestyle. And I told Screw, I said, man, we gotta put this dude on something. Then Pokey walked in the door and a couple of people, Haircut Joe walked in there.
Bird come through a little drop 73, acting doing his thing. He bring the drink on in, we gathering 2 or 3 gathering, I'm playing those third ward, man, pool, they come bringing the elbows and bring me. It's looking good, so all right. Rest in peace, Lil T. Lee, everybody in there, Fleming, Pokey, Screw. Hey, man, the list go on. Mark Christian, BC, I'm talking about we in there. And we couldn't find no track. Everybody killing, everything, killed everything, everybody killed. Everybody, you can see everybody here get the uh-oh. That's it.
And the tape was just, we just jammed up, we just not just doing it. We never thought it was gonna get like it was. And come out it might have been one of the best tapes that was put out. Everybody wanted it, what I'm saying? Man, when you say Screw tape, the first name they gonna say is June 27th. Really platinum in the hood. Still selling to this day. Right down Cullen. They can't keep it on the shelf. June 27th, one of the hottest tapes. They love that tape. The biggest thing I remember about the tape in the shelf was the time I was in the club, Club Oasis. And I think the guy who the RP Cola was DJing or something, right? So I'm upstairs on the second level, and he bumping and shit, right? And I'm like, man, they playing Screw tapes in the club. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? They played that shit, but I tell you, the whole fucking club was singing this shit like it was fucking some new shit that just came out or something. So it shocked the shit out of us. I'm like, damn, shit rocking the whole club like that. A Screw tape, right? You know what I'm saying? Fresh off the mixtape and the freestyle and everybody singing word for word. I told him like this. I say, man, drop that fucking music. Let me make sure that I'm hearing what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude, drop that shit on the mixers. The whole place just kept singing.
Still there's a minor, wood on a vinyl, TV VCR laid back on recliner.
You feel me? So I cut the shit back on, they started rocking with it. I said, all right. I say, drop this shit again. We dropped that shit again, the whole place started singing that shit, hands in the air. I'm talking music went on for a long time, I'm just fucking with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Cut that shit back on, I say, oh yeah, Screw tape a fool. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew that shit, it's another level out here, you know what I'm saying? that sitting sideways, boys in the days that Power have, he took that off of June 27th and put that hook in there. That sitting sideways, boys in the days, they took that off of there. It was so hot. Yeah, man, you can go to the club right now. Put that June 27th on. Like last night, we was just out last night and went in the club and shit. It made me feel good that we still got a fan base like that. You put that June 27th on, man, the whole club rocking. I'm talking about people from all out of town, you know what I'm saying? They jam with June 27th.
After I get through, after my first take, really, I run it. We had done it like a couple of them. So my second take, we had come off, and Screw came too, and he hugged me, say, "You in?" I say, and I ain't really thinking. I'm like, he like, "Shit, you did that. You made you don't try to do."
That was history in the making. I hate I wasn't a part of it, but, you know, I know what it is and I know what it did, for real. The world was at Screw's feet, but instead of sitting back and basking in the glory of his accomplishments, Screw threw himself even further into his work.
Screw's one of those people where he really truly lived by the statement, if you don't work, you don't eat. He truly believed that in his heart. He actually has a tape named after that. Like, you don't work, you don't eat. Like, he could fall asleep in the middle of a mix and you say, Screw, wake up. He wake up and he right back on beat. Like, I still to this day haven't seen a DJ do that, so.
Screw probably get 2 hours sleep a day, man. You know, Screw will stay up all night, but when he'll sleep during the morning, during the day, probably catch Screw at nighttime, you know what I'm saying? He work, you know what I'm saying? But it got to a point to where when he's getting his studio built, it was 24/7 for him, you know what I'm saying? He was working hard. The Screw tape thing was big, man. It wasn't no ordinary shit. It was something to oversee. Screw built his own industry, man. For real, man. I'm gonna sell these motherfucking tapes for 10, 6, 7,000 of these hoes a week. And you hoes see what that do. Tell you, stacking like a motherfucker, 20, 30,000, 40,000 a week. Not buying nothing.
Screw didn't even like jewelry initially. Like, they had to convince him to go and get him a necklace. Like, Screw, you could put on a pair of Dickies, a pair of either Jordans or the little candy Adidas, a t-shirt, which was sick. He didn't wear caps, you know, till later. He did eventually get into caps.
Johnny, man, he did Screw pieces, man, and you know what I'm saying, and he ain't never just go get 5 or 6 pieces, 2 or 3 jewelry like us. He probably had some cracking up, but he ain't just get down like that. Satisfied with this, making mistakes, making his money, you know. A simple pocket full of cash, you know. He didn't want the fame. He say, when our flow, he said, I want the money, not the fame. We had to drag him to go to classics and the crawfish festivals and all that type of stuff. He always put in work. Stayed in that house, body back. Man, to me, it's like Screw was working hard, you know what I'm saying? On that shit. So now, listen, tell you, he's like, I can't stay on this guy was up to the next day, you know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 days straight. It was in time. I know it was in time. I came over there, so I might go over there probably like around 9 or 10. Be there, still be woke. Around 5 or 6 the next day. Leave and come back and he still woke, you know what I'm saying? So it's been done like that, you know what I'm saying?
In the beginning, it was all about the music because it was all about the bills. So it was all about the music. Later on, you know, I can't front, like there were times when I just wanted to say, Screw, please, you know, just go to sleep. Screw, please, let's just lay down. Screw, let's go do something. And he was just like, knick-knack, look, we gotta do this, we gotta pay this, we have to pay that.
a businessman, bro. I'm talking about he take it to the extreme, man. He's doing everything right there in house. He's doing studio sessions with other people, helping other people. He's doing his own mixtape. He's doing DJing from 2, 3 in the morning. Then he come home and we go eat. We trying to go eat. We think we put some nourishment in our body. We're going to make us have some more energy. We burn out. We tired. And he's 24/7, 365. I don't want to be that.
Some speculate this to be the reason.
I don't believe that he really wanted to tie anybody down. Because for one thing, I don't think he felt like he had the money to give him. So, okay, why? If I don't have it to give you, go out and get it. We're going to all still break bread together regardless. So you go out and do what you need to do, and I'm going to still be here.
Screw's career had too much impact on his own self. Trying to become an artist, a DJ, and a businessman. It was too much, and we all popping off and we all got to eat. Screw understood that, you know, niggas was having kids, niggas was having rent to pay, utilities and shit to pay, car notes and insurance and shit like, you know, grown man shit. So, you know, niggas couldn't possibly do all of that shit. You know, just doing some freestyles like, you know, $300-400 a piece. Fat Pat came out on the Rec Shop. Bo came out on the Rec Shop. ESG came out somewhere else. Zero came out somewhere else. Hawk came out somewhere else. Bike D came out. Nobody came out under Screw. Nobody.
He wanted to click as a unison, but he never wanted to take the lead. I didn't think he wanted to do that. I really didn't. I just felt like he wanted to DJ. Because he, in a heartbeat, he'll go DJ the show. Like, you know, going and sit down with the people and get his paperwork and say these my artists, and he would deal with everybody with that.
I'm talking about he's going to put that contract for every day one of them. It's just, you know,
I mean, his whole thing was to let us get on the tape and give us a boost. Kind of like putting a kid on the swing, you know. Kid ain't ever been on a swing before, and you tell him, hold on, I'm gonna push. And that's what he did. He gave everybody that little push.
It's like a parent. Once you turn 18, it's time for you to go. So he figured he did his job, so it was time for them to make him moves. It ain't like he was just trying to lock him down or like get him a label signed to his label because he's blowing them up. He felt his job was to get them out there, which, like I said, that he was like a parent. Once you turn 18, you're on your own. We just chilling. Well, we got him to get on DEA though. We put him on the cover and everything, but it's just not, in my eyes, it just wasn't what he wanted to do.
So Screw made that money, dog, and he told us, man, y'all do y'all thing. Anything y'all need on my end, I got your back, man. So that's why people didn't sign with Screw. You know, he wasn't trying to do the record label thing. One thing about Screw, he wasn't no capitalist. You know, he wasn't all about trying to monopolize the whole situation. I can honestly say, if he had Screw, I think Screwed Up Click probably would have got a little further than what they did. You know, because everybody was on their own page, I think that held Screwed Up Click back. But the only reason why they were on their own page like that was because Screw wasn't trying to monopolize the scenario or the situation like that.
Screw's grueling schedule and his lack of sleep were beginning to take a toll on his health.
Screw hardly ever got sick, and his body had started to let him know that it was time to chill. And he was having these pains and these spasms, and his face had started to twist, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are you doing it? He said, no, I'm not doing it. And he couldn't control it, like his body would move, and I was like, okay. I called Miss Ruth, Ronnie's mom, and I was like, hey, look, Screw's going through, I don't know what's going on. She came and got us. She took us to the emergency room, and they saw him, and they gave him something to bring him out of it. He was having like a minor stroke, and it wasn't brought on by the drugs. It was his body was arrested, and his body was telling him, "Hey, look, dude, sit down."
Again, we was in Alexander doing a show, Screwed Up Click. Dude, I was on stage rapping. Something just told me to look over here to the left of me, and the stage was like, it was hiding. I seen Screw laying in a puddle of water. He was just shaking. He was having a seizure, a real seizure, because he was supposed to stop drinking and do all that, you know. So he was having a seizure. So I just had to run out stage and go get Screw. That's how your fans is. They think it's cool. I'm over here with Screw, nigga. I'm drinking with Screw, nigga. I'm getting out with Screw. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Screw laying in the puddle of water now, shaking out a seizure, man. This man could have died.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this for a fact because I've had to hospitalize him 5 times before he died for heart condition. Like, I knew that Screw had a bad heart. I've actually had to go and put him in the hospital before. I've had to go and sit in an emergency room before. So I know that he had a bad heart. His heart wasn't healthy. Now, the one thing I can say, him drinking and smoking did not help the situation.
Guys just to get them in and just to get them to make it day tape first and stuff like that, they would actually come and Screw, he go some boxing tennis, he go them brand new Jordans, Screw, you feel me? So he go that sack of smoke, and he go that drink, you know what I'm saying? That's a hard the willpower is that's what
the drugs influenced him. Now, I'm not going to say the drugs didn't hinder him, you know, because there were times when I wished he would have been sober. You know, there were times when I tried to talk him out of drinking, and I'm not going to sit here and try to play like, oh, I'm so innocent. I was never a part of that life, because I was a part of that life. I just thank God that I got a chance to get out of it. As far as the drinking and the smoking, like, I did that. You know, I'm not going to sit here in front and say, oh, I wasn't down with that. I was good again. No, I wasn't. You know, me and True used to drink together.
And, you know, not to say I saw it coming or nothing like that, but, you know, when you live, I ain't gonna say the way you live, but the way all of us, you know what I'm saying, we going hard, you know what I'm saying, really in terms of kicking it and, you know, the lifestyle we living, you know what I'm saying? So when you see something like that happen, because even no matter what happens, the way we live played a role in it. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to admit that, you know what I'm saying, or say that, but it's the truth. Niggas kill Screw. Because niggas talking about Screw overdose. Screw ain't overdose, man. Screw was over there supporting them niggas who couldn't buy drinking shit. That's how he overdosed. He don't really want to do himself like this here, but you got all these niggas around you that they want to do it and they broke. And you steady buying paints and all this shit, keeping it real, because that's the one thing about it, he just keep it real. There was a whole lot of shit going on with Screw, like with his health. You know, like with whole ass niggas hating on him and shit, police hating on him and shit, you know, neighbors and shit hating on him and shit, stressing him the fuck out. You know, and all that shit ain't help either.
I mean, he had just been going through a lot, man. At the time, there's a lot of stress and a lot of other things that people was bringing to him that really wasn't his problem, you know what I'm saying, his issue, but, you know, he carried a lot of stuff on his chest, a lot of burdens of other people on his chest, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't kill himself, them niggas killed him. The niggas were feeding him all this shit instead they want to get high and fry and this here, cause they broke and they couldn't support their own habit. Them niggas killed Screw. See, I tell them. Nigga killed Screw, man.
On the morning of November 16th, 2000, DJ Screw was found dead of an apparent heart attack.
It was raining real hard that day. When I gets back into the plane, my plan says, I got a phone call waiting for you. To pick up the phone and dial that number. When I dialed the number, it was my stepdaughter, Michelle, told me that Screw was dead. And, you know, that was a shock to me.
I was at my house, and a friend of mine had called me and asked me, man, you know, have you heard that your brother passed away? I said, nah. I said, man, you know, don't call me playing like this. And then she broke down crying, and I kind of figured something was, you know, it was probably some kind of truth to it. So I called my cousin Big Bug, and all he told me was, he said, Charles, yeah, it's true, man. And I drove straight up to the studio where he was at.
You know, the person that called me, I thought they was lying, you know, didn't want to believe that, you know what I'm saying, but it was confirmed, man, and, you know, that's something I can't even just really, still can't come to grips with right now, man. It's been over 6 years, bro, and it's like yesterday, bro.
I remember the day I got the call, which to this day still gives me chills, and it was my friend Shatoria. She called me, she said, she was just crying, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she paused, and she was like, you haven't heard? I said, heard what? And she said, Nikki, Screw died. And I remember dropping the phone. I was at my grandmother's house, just dropping the phone and screaming.
Told Zero here, lost one of our partners. I said, you might want to call and check, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how true it is, a rumor.
He was like, say, man, yeah, you're violently in, that's the good news, but the bad news is they just found Screw dead. And I remember, man, I was in the bathroom and sitting in the mirror, you know, washing my face and shit, you know, getting ready for the day, so I can go pick up my records. And that shit like crushed me, man. I had to go see if that was true and go in person, because it was like, nah, you tripping. You have big tripping, man. They niggas just be saying shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people were saying shit like that about Mo. So we just knew, you know what I'm saying? Nah, niggas just saying shit, man. Being niggas. Every time someone died close to me, it's like a movie playing back in your head. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody passed away, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's a movie playing out, man. This can't be real. Screw died, man? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel right. It didn't seem like he was really dead. It was just like, I mean, soon it's like everything was going good for everybody. You know, when you first hear that type of shit, man, you be like, you know, you don't want it to be true. But man, that shit fucked me up, because I just had pressed 8 to call this man on accident. I hung up and somebody called, like, man, he dead. The studio was right around the corner from where I was at, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the room, and somebody called me and told me, as you already know, I didn't believe it, whatever. I went around the corner. It was a sad story. Everybody was around there smoking and heads down. You know, because in certain times in people's lives, man, you just feel like the person is invincible or something. You know, maybe on a name itself, or, you know, but you ain't thinking that Screw gonna die. If everybody else die, you ain't gonna say Screw gonna die. Even though everybody on this earth, they gonna die. Eventually, somebody gonna die, you know, sickness, whatever, you know. Man, I heard Screw died, and man, I was shook, man, and fucked up, man. That's just it, dog. And I knew what it was finna be, man. A bunch of mourning. Some shit you just can't believe, you know what I'm saying? It's just like if another one that's out the circle down right now, I'd probably be even way more fucked up because it's just like certain shit you just still can't believe, you know what I'm saying? When you love a person so much and you got that love for them, it's it's hard to believe that happened.
You know, niggas die every day, man. But like, goddamn, no screw. A cat that ain't never told nobody no. If that nigga had $50 in his pocket, you could get 25. You can get the shirt off of this man's back. That was just how real he was.
Death is promised to us, but just for him dying, you like, yeah, I can't believe it, because you thinking he invincible. So just to hear that coming out of Big Mo mouth was unbelievable, man. I had to just see it for myself. And it was crazy. It was crazy, but it was true. What do you remember most about the film?
I didn't like what I heard on some of the news and so forth. It was portraying him as just a big drug user and so forth.
Well, they said all in the media, the newspaper and the TV, they said it was just codeine. It wasn't that. It was he worked himself to death. He did.
The biggest misconception is it's some type of overdose shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about they was really fucked up all the time or something.
They was really fucked up. They were trying to seem like he was just only like that. He wasn't like that, until now they just blew it out of proportion, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't always high. He wasn't like this druggie who all he did was just did drugs and made tapes. I just want people to know that he was a really nice, giving person.
In terms of the media, that was to be expected. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that we've been trying to do, that's what they've been doing to it anyway. I look at that as a part of hip hop. Somebody gets shot, they don't say, this father, this good man got shot. They don't say a rapper got shot. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of them trying to put a negative spin on it, I expected that because I know they don't understand the music, they don't understand the culture, they don't understand what we're doing. They would have did that with any rapper, man. They don't like the fact that us niggas, as they call it, have found something where we can get money legally and don't have to be out here raping nobody, don't have to be out here taking them, sticking the gun in the nigga face, taking his chain off his hip, or taking money out of his motherfucking pocket. They was already mad because we was doing something legal and making way more money than them.
Every time something happens, if there's even a bust on TV where there was drink involved, and DJ Screw died of an overdose, and now I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair because, from my understanding, it wasn't just the drink that Screw passed away from. And it's like they make it seem like it really was, and I think it was probably a contributing factor, but their thing is this is the only thing we're going to concentrate on because this is why people watch the news.
That's expected out of the media. That's expected out of white controlled media. You know what I'm saying? They fear things they don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's so powerful and influential.
I don't look at it like whatever the case may be. I look at it like that's God's work. So that was the lesson left for us to if he used something to pass, I look at it like slow down on that. I think that's a no-no. You gotta look at yourself like, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it like POD. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we all abuse our body. In one way or another, we abuse our body. Either we don't eat enough, or either we don't sleep enough, because we really want to be successful in this business. You know what I'm saying? My partner didn't overdose. He worked himself to his demise.
You probably know that, but the man, a good dude, and he care about people. You know what I'm saying? He ain't selfish or whatever. And he don't just think about himself. And know what I'm saying? And when he out here representing and doing what he do, he don't bring blame with you, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make it happen, you know what I'm saying?
If I could say one thing about DJ Screw is that man really had a big heart.
While Screw was supposed to click and through the music, he brought unity and peace, man. You know what I'm saying? When people come around Screw, they'll feel the love in the air and they'll feel the peace in the air, you know what I'm saying? And everybody respected that. Like if we had one hood tripping with the next hood and all that, they came to Screw house on the same spot that Screw was in, it wouldn't be none of that. That'll be put down at least for that time, you know what I'm saying?
And you are an authentic dude, you know what I'm saying? You just don't find a lot of people like that nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He didn't let the fame go to his head or nothing like that. He was just Screw, you know?
Dude was real. He ain't never seen a cold shit. He ain't never been fake with you. He gonna tell you like it is. Straight up. No bullshit. Boy, that boy was a real cat, man. Love to help everybody. Don't help everybody. You see, he blowed up all of them and got y'all out here right now. He gone. So if he was still here, he wouldn't get a chance to be none of them other DJs because they stole his style.
It was a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get to come across people like that, you know? A lot of people might come across fucked up people, but it was a blessing to be a part of what he had going. It was a blessing for him to be a true friend like that.
If y'all don't know he was a loving son by now, y'all don't know that he was a workaholic, y'all don't know that this dude was an angel because he made it possible for a lot of people to eat. But if y'all don't know that he was an innovator, if y'all don't know that he was a person that was just, he was an artist. You know what I'm saying? He was an artist. He was like a Picasso. You know what I mean?
And I wish Pick could really had a chance to just be around Screw the person. You know, not the Screw music, not the slowing down, not all that, just the person. He was just one of them people that you meet once in a lifetime. I wish you had a chance to meet him, you know, because I think it was one of the people that I met that really had a major influence on my life, man. Major influence, man. And he's just missed, man, because of just the type of person he was. I don't miss him for scratching on the turntables and all that. I miss him for sitting down on the street chopping it up, we laughing and giggling and, this Screw. That's what I miss, man. So I just wish everybody had that opportunity, man, because so many people approach me now and be like, man, I wish I could have went at Screw. I just wish I could have. Man, that was a wish. Because, man, it was something that only few got to experience, man. But those who got that experience, man, they gonna carry that to their grave with them, man. It's real talk. Chop, chop, little boys, chop, chop, mama, yeah, speaking for the issues,
drop a day that's dedicated to you. Riding blue, black, red, baby, we can't stand sitting in the dirty lane. No straps, go ahead, throw your deuce in the sky to start. Body poppin', but you know how to SUC. Get it poppin', on juice, swinging in both lanes. You're in the trunk, poppin' the bed for South Lane. It's a shame to go, but we celebrate this life. Holla DJ Screw, tapping the record twice. One day you gon' throw them rexes away. I ain't never been needed money back right now. Ain't no way my baby's going home and eating right now. Wish I would've listened, be a millionaire right now. You out of sight, but in my mind right now. I'ma put it in these faggots' face right now. Southside play right back in that ass. Cardio with that 3-2. We coming down, getting paper. What you haters do? Fixing the heater till the break of dawn. I'm in school's house, breaking a microphone. Rick 4 or 5 songs, I'm a styrofoam. When I leave to go home, it's about 6 in the morning. And the bad thing about I was a working nigga. Had to get work at 7 hours, I hurt nigga. Being corporate America was jerking nigga. So when I got off work, I was working, nigga. And I'm on the microphone, I be murking, nigga. And the studio is where I'm lurking, nigga. And I'm on the next year, so I'm alerting, nigga. Big hop about to close the fucking curtain, nigga. Some niggas don't know how we used to do. But it wasn't no proof, it was you and school. That's 2 turntables and a microphone. Turn on a beat and goddamn it, it's on. So